Good morning. It's Thursday, June 11th, and you're watching World Watch News in 3. Protests against racial injustice are taking a symbolic turn. Statues and memorials are coming down, sometimes legally, sometimes not. This is Richmond, Virginia, where this Christopher Columbus statue had been defaced and wound up in a lake. Elsewhere in that city, a judge's order stands in the way of tearing down the statue of Confederate General Robert E. Lee. Public officials have petitioned the court to take it down legally.
When it's the biggest thing around, it sends a clear message. This is what we value the most. But that's just not true anymore.
Monument Avenue has 4 other Confederate memorials, and city leaders are committed to taking them down too. Overseas, protesters pulled down the statue of a leading figure in England's history. This one, of philanthropist Edward Colston, came down because he was a slave trader. The profits Colston made in the 17th century went to build schools and hospitals. Other statues have come down over issues of slaveholding and colonialism. Whether the Bible says not to worry, one of the reasons why is that worry cannot add a single hour to your life. Here's another reason to follow that advice, because worry just might take things away from your life. Medical researchers say worry may be a new risk factor for developing dementia. In a new study, researchers asked people how they think about negative experiences. Then they measured their thinking ability and memory. Turns out, worriers showed increased symptoms of dementia. Memory and other thinking abilities like spatial awareness and use of language had also declined. Oh, hold on here just one sec. It's like just another spam call. Well, they say one man's trash is another man's treasure, and that's true of companies that use robocalling to make money. But a couple of health insurance telemarketers have gone too far. They stand accused of making deceptive spam calls, 1 billion of them. And for that, the government is recommending a fine of 25 cents per spam call. Federal Communications Commission says the spammers used fake incoming phone numbers and misrepresented who was calling. The companies will have the opportunity to respond. Less able folks can always call for a wheelchair, but at Tokyo's Haneda Airport, your chair arrives of its own free will. That's WHILL. That's the name of this new mobility robot. It finds its way to a passenger using sensors and cameras. The autonomous device navigates safely through crowded terminals and concourses. And don't worry about returning the chair. It's already on its way to find the next rider. All right, everybody, go ahead and count with me here. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Just take my word for it here. You're looking at 64,000 green turtles nesting on the edge of the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. How do I know? Drones. They're providing high-resolution images, collecting more accurate data than previous surveys had been able to. And it's safe to say the turtles prefer being spotted by a drone more than having their shells spotted by non-toxic paint. That was the old method of tracking and estimating populations of the endangered creatures. Look at that. 63,998, 63,999, 64,000. All present and accounted for. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm the Big Bash. Make sure to subscribe below. It's free, and we'll let you know whenever there's a new program. And remember, no matter the news, the purpose of the Lord will stand. We'll see you tomorrow.